Welcome back to my channel. In this video you will learn how to create a draggable div in JavaScript and HTML. If you also want to learn how to develop same by yourself, then please continue watching video and learn this step by step. First of all, create a new index.html file. Now create HTML file basic initial code. Head title. Now we will add some basic styles for the element in the internal style tag. Now we will add the div in the body tag that we want to use to implement drag feature. Next we will add script tag with the path of an external JavaScript file that we will create after this. We also need to add the Draggable class on the div to apply the styles on the element in browser. We need to change cursor from pointer to move so that on hover, user could see that this is a draggable div. Now we need to select the div that we want to drag. Next, we need to initialize the position variables that will keep the coordinates and offset information. We will need this information to do our calculation for dragging. Offset X would save the horizontal difference between top left edge of the div and cursor position. Offset Y would keep the vertical difference between bottom left edge of the div and the Y coordinate of mouse cursor. Mouse X and mouse Y would keep the X and Y coordinates of the mouse cursor. Next, we are going to register MouseDown event. Now we are going to register MouseMove event that will track the mouse movements, and it will call our function every time it detects any movement. If mouse button is not clicked while moving the mouse, then we don't need to run our logic. So we will check this through condition and will skip the logic with return statement if mouse button is not down. We need to run event.prevent default function to prevent any kind of browser's default behavior. Now we are updating the mouse X and mouse Y values from the X and Y values that are coming from the event parameter. We will add the offset X and offset Y in the mouse X and mouse Y variables respectively that we saved earlier in MouseDown event. Lastly, we add a mouse up event listener to the entire document. When the user releases the mouse button, we set his mouse down to false, which stops the div element from moving when the mouse is moved with the help of return statement that we added in the MouseMove. There might be some mistake that we did because drag is not working. Actually, the issue is that the ID of my div is with small letter d, but we mentioned capital letter D in getElementById function in JavaScript. Now you can see that it is working. Let's add some styles to our draggable element to make it look a bit better. When I click on element to drag, I notice that there is a jerk every time I click on that. So we might have done another mistake in code that is causing this. Actually, the issue was that we added incorrect variable to save the offset y. Let's correct that variable and test it. Now you will notice that it is working perfectly fine and smoothly. If this video was helpful for you, then please don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel. Also, please click on bell icon. Further, please like, comment and share this video.